When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk.
Good afternoon, wherever you're listening and watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. This is the Make We Talk program here on WZPP 96.1 FM, WZOP 92.7 FM, WHOT 1590 AM in Tampa and St. Petersburg. And also we're on WZPPradio.com. You can download the app, the radio app, WZPPradio.com. I'm your host, Jeffrey T. The numbers to call in are 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. We're going to speak about what is going on in Jamaica. Today is the day where the Minister of Education, Ms. Favour Williams, gave a press conference today, and actually this morning, and believe you me, I personally think that the minister is not telling the truth of how many teachers are leaving the education institution. You see? That is my honest opinion. That the minister is not telling the people of Jamaica and the people of the Caribbean and the diaspora of how many of our island teachers has resigned from the education institution in Jamaica. They are not being paid properly, and everybody gonna say that I am tearing down my country. I'm not tearing down my country. The truth must be spoken. It cannot be that we have leaders who is supposed to lead us. They get a salary increase of nearly 100%. Of nearly 100%. And our teachers can't get this increase that they deserve. But parliamentarians must get 100 or 300% salary increase. And because our teachers are resigning and going to greener pastures, it is a big problem to the government. When them sit down and getting some money when me never seen in my life, and people is gonna say that I am talking bad about my country. I'm not talking bad about my country. I love Jamaica. But it's full time. We stop the PNP and JLP shibangarang and speak the truth. Speak the truth. And the Minister of Misinformation, Robert Nestor Morgan, is the Minister of Information, the Minister of Misinformation. This is a Caribbean radio station. We're going to talk about Caribbean stuff. We soon talk about the hurricane that's going on here in Florida. But the Minister of Misinformation, Mr. Robert Morgan, is spinning things around, along with the Minister of Education, the good lady, Miss Favour Williams. They must speak the truth, cost it what it will. Is it that we vote in one of the most lied, corrupt political organization in the history of Jamaica? Is that what we did? Is it that we have put in people who are faced with a problem in telling the truth. They're pathologically mendacious. The Andrew Holness administration is pathologically mendacious. And it's full time we call a spade a spade. I am not saying they don't do something good. They have done something good, yes. But you cannot be lying to the people of Jamaica when it comes on to the education of our children. The minister this morning, in her press conference at Jamaica House, and I'm going to let you all listen to it, but you see, before I say anything, you think I lie telling, I'm going to let you all listen to what the goodly minister of education, Jamaica's world-class minister of education, along with Jamaica world-class minister of information, misinformation, Mr. Robert Morgan. It's full time the people in the diaspora must stand up. And I don't understand the people in the diaspora either, you know. I fail to understand the people within the diaspora. Because all they do is hug up and kiss up these people when they come up here to look monitor one election. The Prime Minister was in New York some time ago, celebrating Jamaica's 61 years of independence. And his speech to the members of the Jamaican diaspora in New York was, Jamaica's unemployment rate is going down, while the poverty rate in our country is going up. And I don't understand where Statin get their figures from. And I guarantee you, if we, the members of the diaspora, should call on Pollster Dan Anderson to do a poll of how many Jamaicans are unemployed, Statin will look shame. Statin will look shame. So what they do, they come up here, because it seems like majority of the members of the diaspora don't listen to news. And when it comes on to YouTube, bloggers like myself, a Wilfred Rattigan, a Wayne Lonesome, or a Andre Stevenson, they say that we're spreading propaganda. But if we're spreading propaganda and we're lying, why is it that they don't come out and tell us? Come and talk the truth. Since we are lying, and since we only spread propaganda news, come and tell us. Let me play what the goodly minister said, not me. And I miss it, sir. It's the goodly minister of education, the Honorable Favour Williams, at a press conference at Jamaica House this morning.
To provide an update on teacher resignation. The last time I did was on August 18. At that time, I presented that for the period January to September 2022, there were 1,538 resignations. And for the period January to September 2023, there were 427. Those were the numbers presented on August 18. Today, the new numbers, as we're seeing them, and I will give those to you shortly, but I want to say that last night I was listening to an interview on Nationwide with the new president of the JTA, and he admitted that the age-old practice of teachers resigning with no notice is unprofessional.
Then, Minister, tell me something now. It is unprofessional, according to you, for teachers to resign without any notice. Then, Minister, I should have bring up the program I had with the minister some time ago on my program, on the Make We Talk program. Minister and members of the diaspora, if successful government in Jamaica was paying our nurses and our teachers, especially our teachers, would they want to leave? Huh? Would they truly want to leave, Minister Williams? Would they truly want to leave if the government of Jamaica, successful government of Jamaica, was paying the teachers a better salary? Would they want to leave? What they did in this government was to raise their salary, while the teachers can get a better salary. And that is what is going on in the land of wood and water. And the Minister of Education is saying this morning that there's an act in 1980, an education act, I think. I'm going to let she say it on the program here, on her press conference, where they want to either repeal it or something. That the teachers must give 3 months notice. Why didn't the Parliament of Jamaica, under our Constitution, give the people of Jamaica 3 months or 1 year notice that they are going to raise their salary to 300%? That is the question we need to ask as members of the diaspora in this country about Jamaica and about our teachers leaving. I don't come here this morning to tear down the land that I love so much. And I love America, but Jamaica is the land of my birth. I came there by labor pain, not by aeroplane. And for too long, the people of the Vumvavon, the Vumvavi, believe that they can continue the way how they are running the country. You're telling me that come April morning, when schools are reopening in Jamaica, that they're going to tell us that they have teachers to fill the gap. There are 1,010 schools in the island of Jamaica, if I'm calculating correctly. 1,010 schools. It was brought to my attention this morning, and I hope it is true, that 42 teachers has resigned from the St. Andrew High School for girls. Minister Favour Williams, is this 42 teachers who resign from St. Andrew High School is in the 854 that you said resign from January to September of 2023, Minister Williams? The education system in our country is going down. Let I continue? Make you all listen to what the minister said, not my words. Minister Favour Williams' words, not my words. Not my words. This is the minister's words. And we need to understand something.
With him. In fact, it should be known that there is a legal requirement for teachers who are permanent in the system to give 3 months notice, and for those who hold temporary, acting, or provisional positions to give 1 month's notice. And this is all laid out in Section 54 of the Regulation Act of 1980 that has this requirement for 3 months notice. Of note, and I want to stress, teachers who give 3 months notice and continue to work, of course they will be paid. They are not denied their payment. If that happened some long ago in the past, that is not happening now. And so we're asking teachers who make their personal decisions to resign to be mindful of the legal requirement that's here. So just in terms of the actual numbers, and you will recall that the pay date for August was Friday, this past Friday. Everyone in the education sector collected their pay. And so coming into Monday.
You hear what she said? Everyone in the education sector collect their pay. I guarantee you that come tomorrow or come Monday morning or over the weekend when I have a program on the Make We Talk YouTube channel, or the program on Monday morning on WZPP and WZOP, I guarantee you that I'm going to come and tell you how many teachers haven't got their salary. I guarantee you. So I don't understand something here. In her press briefing at Jamaica House this morning, she said that there's some legal ramification, if I'm pronouncing the word correctly, for teachers to hand in resignation 3 months or something of the sort. Question again. When the parliamentarians were getting a salary increase, why didn't they give the people of Jamaica 3 months or a year notice that we are going to raise our salary to 300%? Why is it because teachers are not getting the salary they're supposed to get, and they decide to resign, the hand-in so they're going and leave, and they never come back? Why is it that now the government of Jamaica is saying X, Q, Y, Z, and zagazang, 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 zagazang? Huh? I don't understand this. I don't understand this. If you feel like calling and discuss or talk about what is going on in your neck of the wood, you can call 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. We're talking about, and we're going to have part 2 of this. This is part 1. What is the true figure of teachers' resignation from Jamaican schools? What is the true figure of teachers resigning from schools in Jamaica? We need to know the true figure. The nation and the diaspora need to know the true figure. We need to know. Because it cannot be that in August of 2022, August 18, 2022, January to September of that year, 1,538 teachers resigned from the education institution in Jamaica. And based on the Minister of Education figure this morning at the press conference at Jamaica House, she said 854 has resigned. Well, me not tell you point blank this morning and this program, Minister, you're lying. Without any apology, Minister, you are lying. You are lying. Because if you calculate up how many teachers resigned from the Denontown Primary School, how many teachers resigned from the Tilbury Garden High School or the Edward Seaga High School, and other schools around Jamaica, you'll all be surprised. It's the same way. When they don't want to give the true figure of murders in Jamaica, the Commissioner of Police, along with the Minister of National Insecurity, or Security, Jeffrey, behave yourself. They come and tell the people some pag-up figures. There's no true investigative journalism in Jamaica anymore. We have to be doing the investigative journalism in Jamaica. There is no true investigative journalism in Jamaica anymore. And I'm saying this without any apology. The Minister of Education, along with the Minister of Misinformation, has been lying to the people of Jamaica when it comes down to the true figure of how many teachers has resigned from the education institution in Jamaica. They're lying. And the time has come for us to call them out. I'm not a member for the political party, nor do I want to be a member for the political party. I don't see no green and orange. They're lying to the people. Lying left, right, and center to the people. And it's full time. It is full time for us to call a spade a spade. We're going to take a quick break. Remember to call 850-446-0562. We'll be right back here on the Make We Talk program.
You're listening to WZOP 92.7.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute, and I want you to listen to me carefully, impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament. That is the difference between them and us.
Few will continue to plunder poor people's money because we will have to continue to live with the rampant corruption that has characterized this government, of which the Prime Minister has been a part from beginning till now.
Michael Manley, more than anyone else since Marcus Mozart-Garvey, must be credited for raising the political consciousness of the Jamaican people and motivating them to political action. He was a man who refused to accept things as they were and was unapologetic in his pursuit of change. His concern for the welfare of Jamaica led him to an appreciation of the intricate affect international economic and political relationships and the way in which they impacted on Jamaica's fortunes. His untiring efforts to change those relationships earned him international recognition and made his an authoritative voice in important councils around the globe.
I got arrested a few times. During the battle, show up, you will see what the Lord is about. To confuse them, and to wholeness, government, I go turn upside down. You want a politician, I go turn against him. Them I go tell him, say, he has lost credibility. Them I go war against him. Confusion, I go rise up against the Prime Minister. Remain cabinet, running back a court, running by rot. I go rise up against him. The battle is not ours. Without a win, the bigger than the people. God will act on our behalf. Judgment in a parliament. Judgment in a government. Stand still. See the salvation of the Lord. The Egyptian, you see them, you see them no more. Save the children, drown them, confuse them, slaughter them, get rid of them. God no make your enemy. If we come back against you, when God move, he move to kill. Him is a killer. Him no love evil. And when you sell your soul, you're destined to die and go to hell. You can't see it. A plaza make, and you want a shop on the plaza. It's in US dollar.
My God.
Rich. Everything are run by China. Road are run by China. Government are run by America. Can I preach? Can I preach? Native citizen, we can't hold nothing down here. Can I preach? Chinese are take over. I feel my belly. Somebody say, whoa. We need deliverance. We need the blood. We need Jesus. We need help. Can I pray?
People's National Party is ready to make sure that young people in this country see real change. We are ready to not just give you hype and claps and all kind of foolishness. We are ready to meet with you. We are ready to walk with you. We are ready to work with you so that you can see a Jamaica where you feel good to live, raise your families, work, and the business. We're not stopping because we know that time is here. Young people, we're fed up and we want better in this country. Time come. We're giving you a warning, Prime Minister. We're ready and we're not back down. PNP strong. We're ready. Time come.
Coming like stormy weather. Ancestors are turning on them graves. To get them out, we can't do it together.
I got arrested a few times. During the 60s, I went to jail 40 times. Since I've been in Congress, I've been arrested another 5 times. And I'm probably going to get arrested again for something.
And this life just seems so tough. Make we talk.
Welcome back to the Make We Talk program here on WZPP and WZOP. I am your host, Jeffrey T. We're speaking about what is the true figure of teachers' resignation from the schools in Jamaica. We're also seeing that Hurricane Adair had made landfall here in Florida. We're going to speak about that in a couple of minutes, but let's continue with what we were speaking about earlier on, that the true figure. And by the way, I was just reliably informed that this evening, a member from the Jamaican diaspora will be on my program to speak some more about the education system in Jamaica. So this evening at I think it's at 8 o'clock US time, 7 o'clock Jamaica time, join myself along with Herb Nelson Jr. I think two other persons will be along with us with our guests. But we will be live this evening at 8 p.m. America time, 7 p.m. Jamaica time, to speak about what is the true figure of teachers' resignation from the schools in Jamaica. We need to know the true figure. It cannot be that come September morning, the minister running around like a chicken without a head, trying to figure out what is going on. It cannot be. "42 teachers has resigned from the St. Andrew High School for girls." It is alleged that 42 teachers has resigned. By this evening, when I go and do my little homework, because this morning it was a bit too hectic for me, I'm going to do some more research. Some more research to be done. We cannot have our poor teachers leaving all because government refuse to give the teachers the salary that they deserve. The government refuse to give the Jamaica Constabulary Force the salary, the tool, and the equipment to fight crime. The American government give Jamaica in the tune of nearly $2 billion in Jamaican currency. We're gonna, along with other members of this team, we're gonna investigate and bring figures to you. As I said before, I'm not on this program to bring down the land of wood and water. But the truth of what is going on, the truth must be spoken. And the Prime Minister must come and tell the nation the 6 names of the parliamentarians who are under investigation. In no other modern democracy can this nonsense happen. Why is it that you can't tell who are the 6 members of parliament? And if they have any decency, those 6 parliamentarians, if they have any decency, they would step aside and let the investigation go on. But this proved to us. This proved to us why they want the Director of Public Prosecution to stay on. We all see why they want him to stay on. But we won't go down that road this evening or this afternoon. But we see why. We see why they want him to stay on. And you come this morning telling the people of Jamaica that you have teachers to fill the gap come September morning. You have teachers to fill the gap. Sometime last year, I had a discussion with the goodly lady, Minister Favour Williams. And I asked her the question, I said to her, do you have enough teachers to fill the positions that is the vacant, like in mathematics and science, art and so forth? She danced around the bush. She danced on Mentor. She danced on Gary. She danced on Soca. She danced on Tony Rebel. She danced on Beres Hammonds and some Morgan Heritage. And I know she don't answer the question. And come back again, 2023 is the same nonsense going on. The same nonsense. And they can't tell the people the true figure. The true figure of how many teachers are resigning. They can't tell the people the true figure of how many Jamaicans are murdered. And yet they told us that we can sleep with our windows and door open. And the People's National Party don't have a crime plan either. I'm going to see if I can get the opposition spokesperson on education, Mr. Damien Crawford, to come and speak to us, his views, because Damien is a very smart man. Damien Crawford of the People's National Party is a very smart individual. And I want Damien to come on this program here and tell us. I want to invite him to come on. Tell us. Because Damien should know the true figures. Our teachers are leaving because the government of Jamaica do not give the teachers the proper salary that they're supposed to get. And now they're telling the teachers that you have to give 3 months notice if you plan to leave Favour Williams' education system. That is it. That is what they're telling us. If you plan to leave Prime Minister Andrew Holness' education system in Jamaica, you have to tell him when you're going to leave. Good afternoon. Welcome to Make We Talk.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Welcome to the program, my friend. How you doing?
Not bad at all.
How you doing with this hurricane? You all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I'm watching the wind kick up. And, you know, we just have to hope that we're spared.
Yes,
this
indeed.
side, South Florida, you know, because the state, you know, you have more people in the state, more bad developments in the state. And, you know, regardless of all of that, the homes are not built as sturdy, which is a major issue. And there's never usually a good evacuation plan and mitigation when these things coming down on the people. So, you know, we don't need another hurricane in South Florida. You know, maybe in the Tampa area and further down. Not wishing it on them, but
yes,
perhaps they can better be able to deal with this. But Florida and this whole weather thing, and the state now, you know, has gotten more crowded, more people coming down to live in Florida. They say it's the fastest growing state in the union. You know, I don't know if we can celebrate that because the infrastructure down here is still very creaky.
Yes.
You know, and remember, we live among a major nuclear plant. In the media don't mention it. Three Mile Island. They don't mention it as if they don't want the people to know what thing. And Florida has a historical record of massive flooding.
Yes, it does.
You understand?
It does.
Yeah, where
does.
I mean, thousands of people were killed in flooding before.
Yes.
I think it's up in Palm Beach area.
Yes, it was.
So we have to, I'm not particularly impressed with how the politicians operate here, but that's another issue.
The little time that we have here on the issue of the teachers, you're going to talk about that?
Yeah, I'll touch the teachers issue.
Yes.
As I've been emphasizing, there's a time to speak and there's a time for action.
Indeed, my friend.
I'm not impressed that Jamaicans have any influence on their government. They don't have none.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of Jamaicans themselves. Because only into cloud chasing and, everybody wants the glory. Oh, yes, Jamaica is the most beautiful island in the world. And, oh, yes, we have all the music and the this and the that. But nobody really wants to get dirty to build a better Jamaica. As if these things just happen. Reggae music never just happened, While our music is one of the stellar music in the world. Even though our youth now trying to bring it down and into sort of decadent line. But that's another issue. But our music didn't get to where it get. You know how much insult, how much laughing, how much jeering those guys got trying to bring forth a Jamaican genre of music.
Yes.
I witnessed it. Even the big old station them would even play the guys their music. Bob off go bad up radio station to get his music played.
Yes.
So this is a lot of everybody I live off of the fact of our athletes and the music and notoriety, But we have to do more. We have to build the country. We have to build the institution. One of the new things that we're seeing in the last 30, 40 years.
You need hold on for me, sir. It is now 1:49. We have to get off of here before 2 o'clock. So just make it just faster for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They have been poaching our teachers to foreign land.
Mm-hmm.
And we have it up in the newspaper like a celebrate it. Said this at Jamaica. I just read an article with a whole bunch of Jamaicans in one of the states they were lamenting the fact that, say most of the new teachers are Jamaicans, the majority are from Jamaica. This is what they are doing. So there's a conscious effort to undermine the education system in Jamaica. But they all want to do is sit down and just talk. You're going to bring all those tired Damian Crawford back. Where you bring him from?
Whatever you call, you always make me laugh, It's not a matter of
Go ahead.
It's not a matter of recycling. It's a matter of hold on for me, man. Hold on for me, man. Hold on. It's a matter of getting the people to understand that what they're doing is wrong. You can raise parliamentarian salary to 300%.
And interview them.
Don't worry yourself, Don't worry yourself, I'm gonna get 2 teachers to come on. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Tired of the same old steel bulla politician and them do the same thing. And then Jamaican, let me say something. Work with Jamaican up here. Well, continuously have those people come up here to them their party. The Minister of Culture, there's a show, a stage show in Miami. And Miami them run. Don't you let them fix up Jamaica? So what them I do? Rubbing shoulders with them and run to go green teeth with these people. When them people are come to America, we're supposed to turn them back and give them cold shoulder. Because they're not doing anything in our island. And that is where it's supposed to be. The whole of them cock up them foot, come on New York, fly on plane. Andrew Holness is Prime Minister of America. Run him backside, go back, go clean up Jamaica. And go mash down there. clean up the garrison community and give the people them some economic benefits where the era can improve the education system with some social education that the people them know, black people down in Jamaica know, so we top kill one another. It's not acceptable. You understand? This is what we're supposed to do. This that recycle these same people and there's a talk. Jamaican black people want to know.
So tell me something now. Tell me something now. What you think to be done? You have 2 minutes to give me what you think we should be doing to help our education system in Jamaica. That our teachers only the education system. 2 minutes.
The first thing we don't need to have influence. Don't have to get together and stop put these social climber like the clownish lawyer that was part of the diaspora thing up in Miami, up in America, South Florida. We not do a darn thing. He not make no real representation for the diaspora interest. Right? We have a ton of interest. So first of all, get rid of the pose of them. Who does look to put them fat up them resume and see what they can get off of Jamaica. We need people who believe in changing the dimension of the policy so that it can benefit our Jamaican people, especially as we are get all out of the system and that we need to leave a legacy for the young people. Them. We can't be so darn selfish. Tell these, listen man, we need to stop doing this rubbish. You understand? You see, in Africa, the latest development.
Yeah, I heard that's
one of the presidents that has been a French puppet. There's a lot of we don't know. We are waiting for news to tell us all the information. There is a lot of puppet black leadership all over the world, including in Jamaica. So we need to understand what is going on. That is why we are crying and bawl and beg them and then not change. So you got to remove them.
Yes.
So today in Africa, in Gabon, and you know something, Jeffrey? You know that Gabon have an interesting story with Bob Marley. Because Bob Marley, the same president that Ali Bongo, which is the president, them just removed. He's the son of the former president who was also Ali Bongo, who his daughter used to date Bob Marley.
Okay.
It's a very interesting all these connections, between us.
Yes. We thank you for calling in, my friend. We have to go
man,
now.
I appreciate the indulgence.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. And you must call in earlier than this, man. We can sit and chat.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you.
All right.
And also in Africa, there's a developing story going on in Africa where one of the African leaders are under house arrest by the military. May God help us all. Don't forget that this evening at 7 o'clock Jamaica time, 8 p.m. US time, join me for part 2 of the discussion. What is the true figure of teachers resigning from the schools in Jamaica? And we, the members of the diaspora, is calling on Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness to tell the nation and the members of the diaspora the names of the 6 parliamentarians who are under investigation. We need to know who they are. And the time for you to tell them is now. The Minister of Education needs to tell the people of Jamaica the true figures of how many teachers are resigning from the education institution. The People's National Party come and tell the people of Jamaica what the plans they have for Jamaica if they should get back state power. How do they plan to stem the crime problem in Jamaica? We're calling on the opposition leader, Mark Golding, to tell the people of Jamaica what plans you have to stem Jamaica's crime pandemic. We need to know. For far too long, this has been going on. Because you don't have the people of the Vumva Von, the Vumva V, telling you all what to do. And for years upon years, we've been swapping black dog for monkey. Huh? How long must we continue like this as a people? How long shall the people in the Caribbean continue to let politicians run the country to wreck? Run their various countries to wreck? How long? Well, this afternoon, on this program, WZPP and WZOP, we are calling on Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness to tell the nation and the diaspora the 6 names of the parliamentarians who are under investigation. And the other 27 public servants must step down. No more. Too much corruption going on. And the People's National Party is so power hungry that they can't tell us what plans they have for us. But we must continue to fight the fight and get ourselves in some good trouble, according to the late John Lewis. Until you hear my voice again, may God continue to shine upon the nation of Jamaica. Let our people stand up for what they believe in. Let's continue to stand up for what we truly believe in. And let's stop this die-hearted. Because the little rock that we came there by labor pain, not by aeroplane, is bleeding from within. Jamaica is knocking behind Haiti's back door, whether we like it, yes or no. Whether we want to love it, yes or no, is the truth. Join me this evening at 8 p.m. on the Make We Talk program for part 2 of the Teachers Resignation out of our education system in Jamaica. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America and Jamaica land we love.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place,